You're back with Senator Lindsey Graham. And Senator, you were going through some of the things that the FBI will certainly be doing in terms of their questioning. We've heard from many of those people, and many of them have said, I wasn't at the party and I don't have any recollection of Brett Kavanaugh in that behavior.
Right. They've told that to the committee, but the senators that I just named would like the FBI to kind of double check. Ms. Ramirez refuses to talk to the committee. Democrats haven't helped us at all on the committee to find out what happened. Her allegations would not be printed by the New York Times for a very good reason. We're going to vote this coming week. The FBI background supplemental investigation should be done early part of this week, Monday or Tuesday. Then we'll have a final passage vote later in the week. I'm highly confident he will be confirmed. He deserves to be confirmed. He's a good man. He's the best choice President Trump could have made, in my view. I did recommend him to President Trump. But I want to tell you what's going to happen next, if you'll allow.
Please.
Okay, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to ask Senator Grassley to get to the bottom of how this hearing process was so hijacked, the unethical aspects of it, the slash and burn aspects of it, the effort to delay it, to abuse, I think, Dr. Ford's trust. So let me tell you, we're going to start with the following concept. Dr. Ford said at the hearing that she did not know that the committee was willing to come to California and take her testimony in a private setting. Here's what she said. I just appreciate that you did offer that. I wasn't clear on what the offer was. If you're going to come out to see me, and I would have happily hosted you and been happy to speak with you out there. It wasn't clear to me that was the case. How could that not be clear to her? Let me tell you what this committee did. On September the 19th, the staff told Grassley letter to Katz, her attorney, my staff would still welcome the opportunity to speak with Dr. Ford at a time and place convenient to her. We also offered the committee investigators available to meet with Dr. Ford anywhere, anytime, if she would prefer to provide her testimony outside of a hearing setting. September 22nd, Judiciary staff email to the lawyers Katz and Bromwich. Grassley tweets, come to us or we'll come to you. We wrote a letter, he did, to the Democrats. I'm even willing to have my staff travel to Dr. Ford in California, anywhere else, to obtain her testimony. Letter from Grassley to Feinstein.
Right.
Dr. Ford's attorney replies, September the 20th. Dr. Ford has asked me to let you know that she appreciates the various options you have suggested. Katz email back to Judiciary staff. So I'm going to find out why she did not know her options. I'm going to find out who in Feinstein's staff recommended Katz to be Dr. Ford's lawyer. It's improper for senators to recommend lawyers to constituents. I'm going to ask, if you thought she needed a lawyer as a staff member, why didn't you come forward and tell the committee about the allegation? I'm going to try to find out who betrayed Dr. Ford's trust to remain anonymous. There are three groups that had the letter, a Democratic congresswoman and her staff, Feinstein and her staff, and I don't believe Feinstein did this, and Dr. Ford's lawyers. No friend sent this out to the press. No friend would do this to her. The person who sent this anonymous, destroyed her trust, betrayed her request to be anonymous, had a political agenda. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. So I want to find out who on the Democratic side leaked an anonymous letter provided to the committee by Senator Gardner with no postmark on it, no return address, claiming that Judge Kavanaugh did something wrong in 1998 in Colorado. Somebody on the Democratic side leaked that to NBC News, and they ran it as a story. I cannot imagine if a Democratic nominee had been before this committee that NBC would run an anonymous letter provided by Republicans.
So have laws...
the bottom line is...
Yeah, go ahead. The bottom line?
The bottom line is we're going to look into a betrayal of trust of Dr. Ford, a betrayal of the committee rules. We're going to look to see if we can prove what I think is obvious. This was not about protecting Dr. Ford. It was about delaying the hearing. It was about not sharing with the committee relevant credible information. It was about running out the clock, never confronting him in real time to put us in the box we're in.
Well, people
That's what this
also
has
want to
been
know
about.
if laws were broken in terms of revealing your personal information. Your colleague, Senator Rand Paul, is now calling for an investigation to determine and punish who published the personal information of you and 2 other Republican senators during the Senate Judiciary Committee meeting on Friday. Tell me what happened as a result of your personal information being published, sir.
This is the second time I've had to change my phone number. The first time is when President Trump did this and during the campaign.